Hey everybody, it's Tracy from Taking Times Fast. Here we are, first hunt 2025. We are out in the western suburbs of Chicago. The date is February 3rd. We've had a few days where it's been above freezing, so I'm pretty sure the ground isn't frozen anymore. And I wanted to take advantage of being able to come out here because I think we're supposed to get snow the next few days. And I might not have the opportunity to get out and dig again until March. So here we are. So I got this right here. This is like a 54, 55. Let's see what we got. How deep is it? Okay, it says it's only a couple inches down. So let's see what we got. I'll be right back. Okay, here's what we found. It's just a piece of cancel all. All right, let's move on to the next thing. I don't know if you can see the VDI on that or not. Coming up 92, 93, 99. Right there. It's varying in degrees of depth, so, oh, never mind. I take that back. See that? You can see that right here. That's what I'm picking up on, is a little memento for the tree. It's a foster tree. That's what it says. How cool is that? All right, we'll move on. Okay, so I moved on to the tot lot at the same park. The ground is just a little bit still frozen, so let's see if we can do better in the wood chips. Also, it's about 10 degrees colder here where I'm at than where it was at my house. It was like 50 degrees at my house. I'm like, oh, it's perfect. We'll go to the park, not knowing that it's going to be 10 degrees colder out here. So it's a little bit colder. Putting my hand on the ground, it's wet. So I think we're just gonna hang out in the tot lot for now, see if we find anything cool, and go from there. So I'll see you when I come up with a signal. Oh man, this mulch is soft. Alright, I got it out of the hole. There's my little mulch hole. Let's see what we got here. You can see the frost. Oh, there it is, just a piece of can or something. I don't know what that is. It's a piece of metal. What's that? I don't know what that is. Huh. Looks like it's just maybe a piece of melted aluminum. What do you think? What's it ring up as? Coming up 63. No, 84. It's coming up 84. So, I don't know. We'll take a better look at that when we get home. I don't think it's anything special. But that was all that was in the hole. So, alright, let's move on. Alrighty. So, right here we got a 76. Pinpointer's very tight, so that means it's small. Let's see what we got. There it is. Okay. There it is. It's just a zinc penny. So, yeah. Well, something's better than nothing, right? See you on the next find. Okay. 87 right there. It's giving me a double bounce, so it's got to be really shallow. All right, let's see what it is. There it is, right there. A quarter. All right. State quarter. What state is that? Not sure. Maine? Yeah, no. I can't tell. Not without my glasses on. So, yeah, there you go, quarter. All right, I'll see you guys on the next find. Okay. Got a 65, 66 right in here. It's giving me a double bounce, so... Oh, I see it. It's right there. Oh. There it is. Just a piece of foil. Oh, is that it? Yep, that was what it was. All right, garbage. Moving on. Oh, before I move on, I wanted to show you this. It's like an ankle break out here. So, see all these holes? That's not for me digging. That's because the mulch is heaved up from the frost, and now everything's melting. So it's starting to settle back down. And when you step on it, it collapses. And if you're going too fast, you'll end up hurting yourself. So you gotta go nice and slow. You can see it's really bad in here. So anyway, I walk, I just sink in it. So anyway, a little fun fact. See you at the next find. I have a 55 right here. It's pretty tight. Pinpointer say. Right there. Right there. $54, $55. Could be a nickel. Could be a pop tab. I'm gonna find out. Be right back. So, working on this, and the ground is pretty frozen right here. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it or not. So I'll be back. Keep on working on it for a bit. So now I dug. Nothing. It's gone. So whatever it was, you get just a really, really slight deep beep. So whatever it was, must have been falsing on something. So there's nothing there now. at all. So, all right, we'll move on to the next one. All right, so back in the grass. See if we can find anything. I did a little test run and I found a dime. So, but it's really wet, even though I have knee pads on. I can't be on my knees for a long time. I have arthritic knees. And so I usually, when I'm digging, I usually sit down. And sitting down is not an option today because it's so wet out. So I got this. This is a 40. Right there. So I'm only digging like really, really shallow stuff. If I have my pinpointer set to the lowest setting, and if I'm not picking it up with the pinpointer and it's something that I can dig up with my leash, then we're skipping it. Just right there. I'm sorry about that. So whatever it is, it should be. It's up a little bit. It should be right here. Let's see what we got. Oops. I think I see it. I think it's a piece of can. Which, oh, it's foil. So, piece of foil. Which doesn't surprise me considering how low the number was. But I'm still learning my machine. I've only been doing this for a couple of years. So, yeah, it's one of those things that you gotta kind of dig the targets, even though you know they're probably a crappy target. You still gotta dig them. Alright. Oof, it's so muddy out here. I might not be out here much longer. Oh, the water's in the grass is actually soaking up into my shoes. So my feet are getting wet. And I don't want to get sick with all the crap going on right now. The RSV and COVID and pneumonia and everything else. So, but, alright, we'll see you on the next find. Alright guys, so I'm heading back to my car. I was getting signals, but unfortunately the ground is still frozen under, I don't know, you can get down like 2 inches and then it's hard as a rock. And it's just problematic to try to dig that deep. And then your plugs look like, since I'm on a park with permission, I have a permit. I obviously don't want to get that revoked by leaving holes for them to see after I leave out of here. So I'm just gonna call it. It was worth a try. I might try to find a park closer to home, since it was about 10 degrees warmer out by my house than it is where I'm at here. Plus it's really like foggy here, gloomy, misty. And it was actually, the sun was actually shining by my house. And I'm actually not even that far. I'm only about, I don't know, maybe 15 miles, I'm sorry, east of where I normally, or where I live. So, I don't know. It was worth a try with the warmer weather. But I think the cold snap that we had a couple of weeks ago, where it was getting below zero at night and was not getting out of the single digits or very close to it, maybe 10, 11, 12 degrees out. I think that just did a number on the ground and really locked it up. So unless we get a really big significant warm up that sticks around for a while, we're probably not gonna have the opportunity to do any swinging anytime soon. So Anyway, all in all, did okay. Found a few clad coins, and I found that piece of metal. I don't know what it is. Probably just a piece of melted aluminum. And for the amount of time that I was out there, I think I was only out there like an hour. So, anyway, I'm going to head home. If the sun's still shining by my house and I stop at another park, I will bring you guys along and see what we can find. Otherwise, have a great night, and I will see you guys hopefully before March. But if the weather stays wintry here and the ground doesn't thaw out, then metal detector's gonna have to stay hung up. Anyway, have a great day. Keep swinging. Keep putting out all those videos, all my fans I like out to watch out there. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. All right, guys, here's the wrap up. When I got home, the temperature was only like 38 degrees. So apparently a cold front kicked in right after I left the house. I'll put up a graphic that shows my weather station. It shows where the temperature like peaked out close to 50 and then started dropping. And I must have left the house right when it peaked out, and then everything started dropping from there. So it's just cold and foggy and misty, and not any fun for metal detecting today. But like I had talked about earlier, the ground is frozen after a couple of inches down. So anyway, so I found these two pieces of cancela. I found this, not 100% sure what it is. It's melted something or other. It doesn't have a lot of weight, so I'm assuming that it's aluminum. See how dirty my hands are. Holy cow, I gotta wash my hands. Otherwise, I found 1 quarter, 2 dimes, and 2 pennies. One of the dimes and one of the pennies I think I didn't get filmed. But other than that, that was it. Not bad for our first hunt of 2025 in February near Chicago. So I hope you guys have the opportunity to get out there and find some good stuff. And I will catch you guys the next time I'm able to get out. Take care. Bye.